The key to the championship could be provided here today. In the psychological war, a victory for Arsenal after Manchester United's results yesterday would surely be a huge fillip for Arsene Wenger's side. He's forced into making two changes. Remy Gard coming in for the injured Gilles Grimandi, with Steve Bold, who came on as a substitute in the semi-final, continuing in the place of Martin Keown, who's out for the Easter weekend with an injury to one of his eye sockets. Newcastle, who need the points every bit as much as Arsenal, also make two changes from last Sunday, and it looks as though Shearer will have his usual hard-working afternoon. Ketzbauer and Anderson are both on the bench, and Keith Gillespie is not well. Andy Griffin and Des Hamilton are the two players brought in. It's 12 hours and 24 minutes since Arsenal last conceded a goal in the Premiership. They would set today a new club record to go with the Premiership record if they keep a clean sheet. Shearer, interception by Bold. Alan Shearer playing on the ground where 10 years ago he made his first start. He was then in Southampton's colours, scored a hat-trick. A referee is Gary Willard of Worthing. Winterburn makes the move left side. Oh, well, the ball was in the right place, but at the Pearce is the back man. Forces him to go round. Oh, it's a brilliant tackle. Superb tackle by Stuart Pearce. Oh, I suppose after my previous conversation with him after the Barnsley Cup tie, I should say I hope Mr. Hoddle's watching. Got to be a free kick. It's got to be, because it was a back pass. I'm not sure those are the words that Seaman would use to describe it, but once he'd slipped, he had really no option other than to grab hold of the ball. And here we are, it's a free kick, barely 8 yards out. And he's in trouble there, and did the only thing available to him. And they've got to be all on the line, because there aren't really quite 10 yards to play with. Or at least they've got to be 10 yards away. They could go wide. Pearce takes up a position in front of the goalkeeper. Surely we're going to see an Alan Shearer blaster, as we did for England from a not dissimilar position, although slightly greater angle on that occasion. Barton over the ball, Shearer to come from behind. And Pearce making life very difficult for David Seaman. Perfectly legitimate. Get back on the line, says the referee. And it is Shearer. And there was what can only be described as a combination block. Anelka won't reach it, or will he? No! Denied by the post. Newcastle caught out defensively by the long clearance. It's a repeat of yesterday afternoon when this not dissimilar thing happened to Manchester United. And the long clearance by David Seaman over the heads of the back players. Anelka alive to it. Goalkeeper got there, did all he could do, and then the post came to his rescue. Unlucky Anelka. Parlour. Winterburn ever looking for the opportunity, had taken a good position on the left side. It's Bold. Petit. This is Adams. Ray. Petit. Trying to get it through the eye of the needle. Might still succeed. Anelka, good check out, good goal! superbly taken goal by young Anelka. Checked out there, gave himself the room, shot across the face of the goalkeeper and behind the defender. And Arsenal will take a lead into half-time. Didn't seem to be a way through, but when it came, how well he used it. Davies. This is Warren Barton, and this is a chance. And he fell too late. And the crowd not appreciating the fall, and the referee wants to talk to somebody. And he talks to Barton. And a little bit of trouble in the follow-up here. Petit doing the pointing. And a game that's been very quiet, really. No booking up to this point, but there will be one now. And Gary Speed trying to keep Philippe Albert away from the heat of the kitchen. Just shows you who'd be a referee. It's all been quite calm. He's had a smile more often than not. Now everyone is gesticulating against him because he feels that he needs to take a player's name for what he felt was a dive. And it's Barton who is booked for trying to win a penalty. Bold went in for the challenge there, but the fall, well, it was close, but the referee had the best view. Barton felt that he was caught. Good play by Parler. Anelka in the middle, it's number 2. Ray Parler broke through on the right side. His pace took him between Pearce and Batty. Quick look up, and the cross was met by Nicolas Anelka, who got ahead of the chasing defenders. Good play by Arsenal. Clean cutting goal. And it puts them into a comfortable position. Vieira! Oh, that's a wonderful goal. A classic of its type, just a quite beautiful strike. Almost a lazy hitting of the ball, if that's not a contradiction in terms. Sheer perfection from Arsenal's so important Frenchman. (3-0). He doesn't have to live on his nerves in this one. Just to complete Arsenal's fixture list, the last 2 games are away to Liverpool and away to Aston Villa. Anderson. Griffin. That's a good ball, it's Warren Barton. And it's ended the long run. Warren Barton getting in the clear, a ball that should have been cut out. And it's not to be 9. Over the head of Bold. Good finish, narrowed the angle, but there was a gap between Seaman and the post. And Warren Barton found it. First goal that Arsenal conceded in 13 hours. Well, Arsenal have gained a fine victory. The highlight, the goal by Patrick Vieira, which was a classic strike. The 2 goals for Anelka came before then. The crowd standing to the home team. Consolation goal by Warren Barton for Newcastle United, but these are worrying times for them for all their place in the FA Cup final. As Sir John Hall, their chairman, knows well.